Where the wild things are. Where the wild things are. By Maurice Sendak, right? By Maurice Sendak. Yeah, that's right. He's sleeping.
Boat.
That's right. That is a boat. Very good. Very good.
Flag in the boat.
Oh, was there a flash? Oh, yeah, that's right. The wind was blowing the sailboat. Ah, okay. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. He wore a suit to look like a wolf, and look what he was doing. He was banging things into the wall. He was going crazy, hanging up his toys. Going crazy. And another, he was chasing the dog with a fork. He was chasing the dog down. Look at that tail he has on his wolf suit. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. His mom said, "Go to your room. Go to your room. You're being bad. Go to your room." That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. Look, trees were growing from the floor. Trees were growing. And grew. Oh, more trees and plants and grass in his room. His room was turning into a forest. And it grew until his ceiling hung with vines. And the walls became the world all around.
Cut this.
Cut it? Yeah, cut it. Cut the grass, right? Cut the grass. Yeah, that's right. And an ocean tumbled by. Here's the ocean with a private boat for Max. And he sailed off through night and day. Here's Max on his boat. He went out of his room into the ocean. Oh, turned into an ocean. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year where the wild things are. There's the wild things. There's one of them. Here they are. Here they are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes.
Teeth.
Yeah, teeth. Yeah. They rolled their...
Oh.
Yeah, sharp, right? This one's riding. And they rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Their claws.
That's like it.
Yeah, yeah. And Max said, "Be still."
Daddy,
What?
bite it.
No, I don't want to bite it. I don't want to bite it. Till Max said, "Be still." And he tamed them with a magic trick of staring into... So he tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes, without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. He was the most... They didn't blink. He didn't blink. He said, "Be still," and he didn't blink. And they said, "Whoa." So they listened to him, and they made him the king of all the wild things. All right. And now, cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start." Let the wild rumpus start.
Fire.
Oh, yeah?
Fire.
All right, look. Oh, and they're all jumping. Hop, 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 and screaming. And they're screaming at the moon. And they're swinging on trees. They're dancing and they're hopping. And they're chomp, chomp, stomp, stomp, stomp. They're going crazy, see? And now they're swinging. Now they're swinging. The rumpus, the wild rumpus. Yeah, and he's the king, and he's on their back, and they're all going crazy. Look at that. They're having a great time. "Now stop," Max said, and he sent the wild things off to bed. He put them to sleep. "Go to sleep," he said, "without their supper." And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely, and he wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around from far away across the world he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But all the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go, we'll eat you up, we love you so." And Max said, "No, The wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat, and he waved goodbye. Bye, wild things. Bye, wild things. And he sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day, and into the night of his very own room. He's back, where he found his supper waiting for him. There's his food. His mom brought him some food. Yeah. And it was still hot. The food was still warm. It was still hot, the food. He's back. Woo! Wasn't that nice? Wasn't that nice? He's back in his room.
Your room.
Yeah.
I say no.